Continuous learning is a strategy that we need to have. It needs to be a habit. It shouldn't be, oh, I'm no longer working. No, no, no. Every year, there has to be a personal development agenda for you. When you do your goals and your plans for the year, you have to be working towards a particular goal in terms of how am I improving myself? How am I making myself more valuable? Whether it's a certification, whether it's a training, whether it's a conference, there needs to be those goals. But you're not just again go doing it for the paper. You're doing it to actually gain, expand your mental capacity, expand your skill set, expand your toolbox, make yourself more relevant to the day, right? So that's what we should be doing. If you're somebody who AI is making noise in your space, what are you doing about that? Are you digging into, are you leaning into it, instead of being skeptical? Are you, identify what you need to know in those in your own realm and go start learning? Again, don't just move with trend, do what's relevant. So for some, it's getting in depth into particular tools. Not every tool is for everybody. All right. So again, let me get away from AI. Number two factor that's within your control is your work ethic and consistency. This is super important. Again, typically, it's not a challenge that we have. We work hard, literally. Africans in the diaspora, the weight of obligations just naturally drives us to be work hard, be hardworking people, which is good. But I'm doubling down on that. Your work ethic should never be in question. Your consistency, your showing up. I've seen this with people after a while when they are fully assimilated, then they begin to change. They begin to, the things that you did that got you to where you are, you need to continue. Right? If you showed up early by 7 o'clock every day and it gained you a certain level of credibility at work, then you need to continue to sustain and even advance. You would need to continue that. So be consistent in the things that got you to the top, in the things that got you over the hump. Don't get over and then stop doing those things. That is a that is not sustainable. That is ridiculous, actually. So I've seen people do that, get complacent when they attain some level of success. When you do that, the times will pass you by, right? The technology will pass you by. You will realize that you're not relevant anymore. You realize that because the thing that you held onto, the thing that made you you, it's going to evolve. Even like the platforms, the technology, the career paths that were in vogue yesterday are not the ones. It's always evolving, right? It's always changing. Even in the essential careers, you still have to keep upskilling, right? Even doctors have to attend conferences. Even doctors have to do, doctors, lawyers, all of these places that are staple still have to constantly um, upgrade their credentials. They still have to, because technology within those realms is still evolving and getting better. So if you're going to be relevant in your space for a long time, then continuous development is super important. Your work ethic cannot now begin to struggle when you've attained a level of, okay, I'm good. No, if you want to stay good, you have to be consistent. You have to show up well even when things are uncertain. You have to be dependable. Your people should be able to trust you. Your bosses, your managers, they need to be able to say, you know what, this person is reliable. There is nothing as strong as being reliable. I feel like in rooms where you are not, these are the things that speak for you. These are things that come up when you are not present to speak for yourself or make your own case for yourself. When decisions are going to be made about you and you're not present, it's this work ethic, it's consistency, it's you're showing up for work, it's doing your work well consistently, it's delivering properly, it's taking time to do that ticket and put all the notes and do it. And you're known for this person puts it takes their time to do this ticket, right? It's all of those small things. The consistency of it is what helps you stand out. That's something that's within your control.